Wow, what a game. What a game. PSG 5. 5, in a final. Into 0-0, mate. And bro, this might be potentially one of the best finals you can watch. Maybe not fully like okay, not best, but let's just say dominance on one side. If you look at dominance on one side, it was crazy. And obviously the football that they play, like on the transition, they're so dangerous. The way they keep interchanging their front wingers, PSG is like, it's crazy. Did I expect this from that kind of performance from Inter? No, of course not. I thought they'd be better than the way they played, but they just didn't perform. They just sat and just tried to get the ball. They couldn't. Like I said in all the other games that we watched from Inter, sorry, from PSG, when they played Arsenal, when they played Aston Villa, when they played even when they played like Liverpool. I think that game is the one when I realized that Liverpool struggled to take the ball from them, and I saw domination from that kind of level of domination that no one was able to do against Liverpool this season. I was like, you know what? If Liverpool are struggling in midfield against them, everyone else can struggle. There won't be many teams that gonna be able to withstand is that level of pressure, because they they attack with pace. If you sit back, that means you're giving them all the possession. They can still unlock the door. They have players that when they turn up, they're very dangerous. But they still have some players that, aren't the greatest either, like a Barcola. Do you know what I mean? He's one of them. Everyone thinks he's amazing, he's great, but I don't think so. And you saw that with the miss. You know what I'm saying? The first goal was from Hakimi, and the way they just the Inter's team, like Inter's backline, is literally sitting back, and they still managed to find a way of catching them sleeping. The ball gets passed literally in the middle of the black on the side of the box. Through ball from Due, who, to be fair, did all right to not shoot and actually first have put his head up and look around and see that Hakimi was on his own in the box, and it was a tap in. Second goal was 2-0, I think, from Due. Due's goal, yeah, it was deflected off DeMarco. And listen, this DeMarco, every time I watch him this season, especially in the Champions League, the wingers are just having fun with him. Like, especially Lamine Yamal, he had to get subbed when he was facing Lamine Yamal. So, I don't know, but he wasn't the greatest. He wasn't good either, man. Before I go on to all the other goals and stuff like that, man, come on, people, make sure you hit the likes, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. We're right now, we're on the way to 300 subscribers, but we're on the way. I mean, we're close to 300 subscribers almost. I think we're 11 or 12 away. We're and on the road to 500. Support the channel, support the creators that are trying to put all this content out there. And like the video, man. It helps, to push the algorithm, to kind of push the videos for more people to discover the channel. Um, and yeah, man, going now to the third goal and stuff. I think the way they just, I think that the third goal may have been the one that was the Desiree Due goal as well, and the back heel from Dembele, like the build up to the goal was crazy. Then you also had the Kvaratskhelia goal, and at the end is the guy who came off the bench that scored the Mayuli from the tight angle. And yeah, man, it's a great. Obviously, congratulations to Mo from PSG INT. You know, what I mean, his team's finally won the Champions League, and again this season another team wins a trophy they haven't won before. Do you know what I'm saying? If you kind of look at it, especially from all over Europe, there's been teams that won. Go Ahead Eagles, I think, won a trophy that they haven't won in ages. Crystal Palace won their first trophy. Newcastle won their first trophy in 70 years, I think it was. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. a lot of broken records, and still some teams that haven't been able to win no trophies in years. So yeah, man, it's still, I'm still just trying to like you're waiting for the things to just settle. It's so hard to explain because sometimes you just can't believe what you've seen. I expected Inter to be way better because of how known of a defensive team they are. I expected them to play better. I expected them to attack, maybe be more dangerous on the attack. As much as I knew that PSG were gonna win, you can't obviously predict that because otherwise I'd have all the lottery numbers and everything. Do you know what I mean? But my team or the team that I thought was gonna win this game was PSG, and the way they've done it is it's just been incredible. Like the way they've done it, the way they've played, the way they've dismantled team this season, and don't forget they were very low in that Champions League table. You know, I remember PSG fans wanting Enrique out, and he's turned it around in a way where it's literally gone from like low to just all the way up, and they are not just, you know, a lot of the times you say maybe not the best team, maybe the team that's won the Champions League isn't actually the best team in Europe. But we may we may have a different case here because I believe that right now they are the best team in Europe, not just in the attacking sense, the way they defend, the way they attack, how quickly they get the ball back from you. Um, the players they got right now, the way Due is performing, Kvaratskhelia, bro, it's just when they bring players off the bench, they bring on attackers. You know what I mean? Even though I don't necessarily rate Goncalves Ramos, whatever his name is, so highly, it's still another attacker to bring on. While some other teams, they have to end up bringing the defenders, or the manager's not even looking at the bench because they didn't really set the bench up properly. So, yeah, man, congratulations to PSG. Inter, listen, yeah, there were rumors that Inzaghi, well, Saudi, I think Al Hilal representatives were gonna fly to Munich, and take the contract with them, and he was supposed to sign the contract after the game, and he just didn't have no idea. Like he played like he was leaving. He played like he didn't. I mean, he didn't play, but he didn't do anything about it. Um, he, Inter just looked poor, like struggling, like, and then it gives you an idea of how they bottled the league. Do you know what I mean? If you play like that, it's not easy, innit? Like you're not gonna just steamroll teams all the time, and that's how Napoli end up winning the league instead of them, and they were ahead in in the league as well. So yeah, man, they need to do better. They need to do better. Listen, if you stuck um to the end of this video, I wanna thank everyone for all the love and support that I've had on the channel until now. And yeah, make sure you, like I said again, like and subscribe. They're free. Just, you know what I'm saying, when you see other people's content, just hit the likes. And if you like the content, just please subscribe. It helps the channels in ways that you don't know. Do you know what I mean? And it's hard to explain on here anyway. But thank you very much, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.